Now, this is for me a lot of what comes out of the elected officials that are in the MAGA land, the entire Republican Party, and the distractions from the idiot distractions that we're getting from sort of hapless and hopeless, they can't find their way around out Dems, that just I feel like there and just a handful. I want to focus on the Republicans, but the Democrats just not being able to figure out how anything functions outside of the Capitol Hill that they are so committed to having themselves be
Yeah.
plugged into.
Well, that is part of the weakness here because
Big time
you have
weakness.
to understand what they're doing. And
Yeah.
and you know, they have as their guidebook not just Project 2025, but this book called the Butterfly Revolution, right? And it has 7 steps, and the 7 steps are: 1, campaign on autocracy. So when Trump says, "Oh, people say I'll be a dictator," I tell them only from day 1, because it is about desensitizing us to that. The next is
Mm.
purge the bureaucracy. That's what all of this DOGE is. And we shouldn't talk about that like it's a legitimate entity authorized to do the things it's doing. It's a lawless, Elon Musk and his band of bros. And, and what they are doing, we should call it out and stop acting like it's a department that deserves some respect. They plan to ignore the courts. They cite Andrew Jackson. Nice ruling you got there. Good luck enforcing it, because so much of this is dependent on just respecting guide rails and comedy of some sort, and then co-opting Congress is part of it. Centralizing police forces. We've seen that in Florida with the
Yeah.
governor gathering police forces under his purview, and shut down media, shut down universities. We're seeing that as well. And finally, mobilize stochastic violence. That is their 7-step plan. And if you understand that it is in service both to an ideological extreme, but mostly it's in service to this right-wing techno dystopian future in which they see themselves as you know, as the worthy to survive, and that they are beginning now to plunder the resources, for that structure. And that is why it feels like a weird cognitive dissonance to listen to Democrats, talking as though the normal rules are in force, or to approach it as though we are in ordinary times. And the media is the least equipped to
Yeah.
to deal with that.